Yada yada yada. Yeah, I'm late and something. 007 first light. Yada yada. Yeah. But anyway, we're back to 100 line on day 33.
Yeah.
Where we have a close your briefing on the enemy we'll be facing this time. Are there any questions? Part of the mental defective symbols can like me for asking, but if we know which days the enemy is going to attack, why don't we just set up more traps and stuff to slow them down? Oh, great, you really are a simpleton if you can't figure that out. If we did that, the invaders would know that we know when they're coming, you see? And then they change up their strategy and try and throw us off. Before you know it, we wouldn't have a clue when they were going to attack or which commanders he's sending. In other words, we lose our biggest strategic advantage. Correctamundo, that's why we got to exercise a certain amount of subtlety. This American had probably been our idea for serious telling on that. Why do they have to attack so early anyway? It's actually a good question. They seem to attack at night or early morning a lot. I bet it's because they're jealous of my beautiful, healthy skin. You mean they're disrupting our sleep patterns in an attempt to undermine our skincare regime? Like, skincare regime. You know what? Now it's personal. You actually care about your skin, Darby? I'm surprised you can even breathe through all that makeup you slather on. Better than sweating like a pig inside that mask. The whole thing stinks like an unwashed jockstrap, you know? Wait, my precious man. Do not worry, Mr. Suzuki. I do not detect any such body odors. Yeah, that's a relief. There is a smell like defecation, though. That's even worse! Eva, about today's battle. I'll be joining you, of course. Are you really sure about this? You're not going to turn on us partway through or anything? That won't happen, I guarantee it. Okay, a fully fledged member of our team now. You must trust her. Yes, please trust me, and we'll kill lots of those disgusting invaders together. As we were talking, the morning announcement played. It wouldn't be long now.
Get ready for your 33rd day of act. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your life.
Fair enough, a few seconds later.
Intruder alert. Defense mode initiated.
Okay, guys, let's do it. Special defense unit, move out. Alrighty. It's time.
Game?
I think the game froze.
That isn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, the loading bar is the loading dots are supposed to be doing something. Oh,
That wasn't part of the script.
yeah, that. And not in the slightest. Alright, back to day 33, and then...
We couldn't have planned that. We couldn't have planned it if we tried.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's try this again. Yeah, now it's spinning. Okay.
You couldn't have done that earlier, game?
Well, if you're gonna offer game, then sure.
Did you see, everyone? I'm killing these revolting invaders just like you.
Thanks, Ava. You helped us make it through the first wave without any major problems.
According to Sire, though, the real battle's still to come.
Yeah, we haven't seen the commander yet.
What was this one's name again?
I believe it was something like... Alan, get a clue? It's Adamacu.
Come on, guys, don't get distracted.
Stay strong, everyone.
Alright. And yep, he's
Yeah, damn at you.
Adam with the shoes here.
You know, rates of depression among shoe salesmen are higher than in any other industry.
Huh. That's okay.
That's not even a joke anymore.
Yeah, that.
How sad.
Yeah, what?
Let's
the
give
heck?
the
Why
poor
would
guy
you
a
make
break.
fun of that, Ema?
Preferably a permanent one.
Focus, guys. Here we go.
Alright, well. Okay, well.
I don't know if I should feel flattered or concerned that I'm at you.
And. Alright, that way's done. So.
Looks like my chicken wing Majero drop did the trick. Are we naming our attacks now? So, what are we going to do with Aaron Tickapoo?
Nah, it's just a Mocha thing.
We should kill him immediately.
Nah, ain't no point in that.
I agree. He is already vanquished.
He's not even moving anymore. He's totally dead, huh?
Don't let your guards down yet. There's still a chance she's going to show up again.
Eric, I barely finished speaking when it happened. A figure appeared in the battlefield like a bolt of lightning. They landed next to Adamacu's body, snatched it up, and threw it with all their might. It hurtled across the sky, flying in an elegant arc. Finally, it disappeared from view, landing somewhere outside the wildfire. We watched it go. It then turned her attention to the new arrival. It was, of course... Right, she
Let me
doesn't...
guess.
Freshness.
Yep.
Right, in this timeline, we were so secretive about everything that she doesn't cannibalize them.
So, you're still alive.
It will take more than a little firework like that to defeat me. I wasn't able to save Valagarzo and Zanshin's bodies from the blast, but we all have to make sacrifices.
I'm getting to kill Veshnas in any of the other timelines. York and I both knew that. But I'd be holding it on a vain hope that maybe things would be different this time. This timeline's supposed to be a lot stronger than the others, after all. Really hadn't known for sure whether she would show up at the end of this battle or not. All we'd be able to do was tell everyone, via Sire, of course, that it was possible.
Sire did warn us about this, so I'm not totally shocked. I'm still surprised, though.
Surprised, but not shocked?
Aren't they essentially the same thing?
They're different. There's a little bit of a slight difference.
Or once I agree with Ema.
I think the whole team felt that way. They all seemed a lot less sure of themselves than they had a moment ago.
Don't despair, everyone. Let's kill this odious invader without delay.
You've betrayed us to side with the enemy, Ava. Have you forgotten our family pride?
Shut the hell up, you nasty bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to shove my hand
Damn.
so far up your ass, your back teeth will clatter.
Well, I could do improved brainwashing
Damn.
process that made some interesting changes to Ava's vocabulary. Dang!
Have it
Damn.
your way. I'll just have to show you the kind of calamity that befalls traitors like you!
Bring it on, skank. I'll break open your head and suck your brains up through a bendy straw.
Okay, that just kicked off from the ground and transformed in midair. When she landed, the ground trembled underneath us.
Now I feel this. Now I feel like this is personal.
You guys, this is your first time fighting her, right?
Huh? Of course! Why are you even asking? Yeah, what do you mean, our first time?
Almost sounds like you fought her before, Takumi. No, of course I haven't. How could I?
Scooby, you idiot.
At any rate, she's really strong. I
Takumi,
assume.
what
So be
is
careful.
going through your brain sometimes?
Thanks for making me even more nervous.
Don't together.
Yeah, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Kill, kill, kill!
Settle down, Ava.
Bow down!
Hey, guess what? Can't go yet.
Alright, well.
Oh, I was waiting for it.
We did it! We won!
Curious. She wasn't nearly so formidable as I was expecting.
Ding dong, the bitch is dead! The Special Defense Unit comes out on top again!
Curse you!
Oh no! She's still alive!
Of course I am.
Nah,
If
Toronto
your
with her.
bomb didn't kill me, what makes you think your little guns and swords could? I have to compliment you, though. I never thought you'd give me this much trouble.
How about you surrender now and make it easier on yourself?
Fools! I can't die yet. I will win this war, even if I have to violate the teachings to do it.
Uh-oh.
What? Farewell for now.
That's just was. Oh, she'll still do it even when she'll still do it when she's pushed against the wall. Even if.
Oh no.
Oh, frick.
We did it! Go us!
You're light years too soon to take us on, loser!
But don't light years measure distance?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't sweat the details. It's all about sounding cool.
Looks like we won again!
There's only one thing left to do.
Yeah,
Oh, guys.
let's do it!
Not this again.
One,
Please don't.
two... Special never lose!
Everyone was in a good mood, but Specialist word still haunted me, even if I have to violate the teachings. Was this timeline's version of her ready to start absorbing cryptoglobin now? An unsettling thought, but I didn't want to ruin everyone's fun.
I'll worry about this later.
Brush aside those worries and join the others in celebrating our victory. She's gonna start cannibalizing at some point, it sounds like.
You're implying that she doesn't do that already. So
In
what's your
all the
point?
other timelines, but in this timeline she didn't. Like, she actually, like, still follows the teachings.
Up and out of troops, time to ride. Get ready for your 34th. Prepare to spend a night. Be ready to
Yeah.
give your life.
I mean, not that she... I mean, immediately after I heard the usual door, you got me rushing to my room. What? What happened? Could be it's an emergency, come with me. What? Huh? What? What? Huh? What? I ran down the hall with Yagami until we arrived at the parking lot. I rushed over to where everyone was standing, only to see...
Did somebody die?
What? Everyone else was already there. We all stood silent in front of the school bus, which had somehow been rusted and corroded. Oh, Hugo and I were the first to find it. We were patrolling the school earlier this morning when we saw it. And went to wake up Shizuhara, Kawana, and Onakage. We chose these three because they seemed to have plenty of knowledge of physical chemistry. They got to work analyzing corrosion. And we called you all here because we figured out the cause. What is it? Apparently, it's awfully similar to something I'd seen before. Looks like what we found out. The cause of the corrosion lies with particle bacteria. I knew it. Same thing that ruined the escape pods in the Hunt and Mystery timelines. It showed up in this timeline too. Right. Right, so but why? I caught Hiroko's eye and she nodded. We talk about this later, when we were alone. Boss continued her explanation. The details were exactly the same as what she told us in the Hunt timeline. I don't really get what you're saying, but I can tell we're in a world of trouble. You got that right. So far, we've only found damage here in the parking lot, but if we leave it like this, the particle bacteria will spread in no time. And then all the metal in the school will be reduced to rusted scrap. One was lost in words. We could hear gasp from a few of them. We've implemented some countermeasures, so things aren't going to fall apart just yet. Countermeasures? We decreased the air pressure in all school facilities, excluding the parking lot. That means we don't have to worry about air flowing from the low-pressure atmosphere of the parking lot to the high-pressure atmosphere of the rest of the school. Who's this bet that we'll be able to prevent this damage from spreading for another 9 days? 90 days? How are we supposed to get rid of this particle stuff? Boss Takamaru's question, Tsubasa produced a photograph. We'll need some of this QB liquid. QB liquid. It's the only thing that can purge the bacteria. Only problem is we have no idea where to find it. What about the biolab? I know every chemical in that place. There's nothing like that in there. That's right. We're not going to find it in the school. Incredibly rare. You may not find it outside the city ruins. Where I know what we have to do. Basically, you have to find the QB liquid within 9 days, right? But is that even possible? You'll have to make it. We'll have to make it possible. It will be at lethal levels of problem. You don't find it. No problems. We'll figure something out. Yeah, let's all split up and get searching. Oh boy. The enemy would strike again on day 47, so there wasn't any issue with us leaving the school unattended for a while. But just in case of any unexpected attack, we decided that 8 of the team would remain at the school. The remaining 7 of us went to search the ruins, but we're not getting anywhere. There's no sign of it here. Can't find anything either. This is driving me crazy. It would be easy to find. At any rate, it's already nighttime. Let's get back and try again tomorrow. Okay, well, in what timelines did we find the QB liquid? I mean, we returned to the school and report our results or lack thereof to the defense team. Friends who had been guarded the school were disappointed for a moment, but they shrugged it off. It's fine. We still got 8 days left, right? You'll be sure to find it if you just keep looking patiently. We seemed too discouraged by the situation. Our late dinner and went to our separate ways. Eventually, everyone returned to their rooms. Everyone except for me and Hiriko, that is. Why is this happening? Why is the bacteria in this too? Didn't I? Particle bacteria emerges depending on quantum flux. It's an entirely fickle phenomenon that plays by its own rules. There's no sense in trying to reason it out. Let's focus on what we're going to do from here, namely finding this QB liquid. Have any ideas? Hiro listlessly shook her head. Either way, we're in trouble. Our class weapons will be fine, but our electronics, traps, escape pod, anything made of metal, all of it will end up falling apart, even the machine in the defense room that holds Shion's real body. Which means, exactly, at this rate, we're all going to die. Yay!
If we don't do it something fast, they'll reach the baby.
Just like the day before, we split them into a group of 7 to explore the 8. And yeah. Look at how we're part of the exploration team. Spent all day going from place to place to search for the QB liquid. And in the end, we had nothing to show for it. We gave up on the search for now and decided to pick it up again the next day.
Get ready for your 36th day. Prepare to spend it. Be ready to give your life.
We decided to switch out the team members which were randomly each day. Today I ended up in the defense team. After breakfast, I sent up the exploration team with a few words of encouragement. Go, go, you can do it. After that, I went back to my room. What should I do now? Book, reflection, now that's probably what today. My mind was so fed with the particle bacteria I did. So I can't just sit around and check at the ceiling. Like, there were Takamari, Nozomi, Yugamu, Kyoshika, and the Tsukuma twins and Eva. So I had to go see what they were all up to. Alright. Find you soon. So I'll kill the particle bacteria. I will make it happen somehow. The next. I haven't found that QB whatchamacallit yet. That was the end of our day. Can we make it through the end? You're responsible for getting every last bit of that good for nothing particle bacteria. Hey, Ato, do you know anything about this stuff? You looking ugly as all. Okay. You're just gonna be like that, then whatever. Alright. Alright, have enough for a scalpel.
What about the medical tools, though?
Oh, right, the medical tools are... Right, almost forgot about that. Almost done. Almost done with everyone.
We just have Duck 4.
Could it also be... I guess it's just... It could be quantum luck whether we find it or not in any timeline.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, medical tools are out, so...
And we can't really look for supplies either, since it's afternoon now. Or at least that's my understanding of how it works.
Yeah. Reprieve, tombstone. Hey, do you like chocolate? Like chocolate Yugamu?
Oh, only one way to find out.
I don't know what to say, except I can tell you don't like me very much.
Oh. Well. At night, I met up with the schoolyard with the exploration team, who all returned to their trip. They're just pointed faces told me all I needed to know, but still I had to ask just in case.
Huh?
How'd it go? Weakly shook their heads. Too bad. 6 days left, but slowly but surely your time was running out. After dinner, I headed to the usual spot behind the school at Hiriko's request.
Huh?
What did you want to talk about? Today is day 36. That reminded me of something. Do you remember what happened on day 36 in the Box of Calamity timeline? This from my memories. Remember right, Ado used a parallel leap machine to jump to another timeline. That's right, but in the end, we never found out which one he jumped to.
Huh?
Are you saying you figured it out now? No, it's not that, but something about it still bothers me. That reminds me, Ado escaped from his cage back then, too. His method was different this time around, though. In the Box of Calamity timeline, someone broke the lock to the cage for someone? If you don't remember, it's for the best. At any rate, he used a different plan here in this timeline. He managed to escape the cage all by himself. The moment I heard those words, I remembered something I'd heard.
Sir Ato requested that I close the drain.
Well, it's true! I opened the valve for the fountain in the courtyard all the way! The whole courtyard was soaked. Like it had been doused by a sprinkler or something.
I did give Ato something made of rubber. Sturdy rubber balloons. About 100 of them, actually.
Yeah, he used the same method that Ava used. So that's what happened.
Ato used the same method Ava did in the mystery timeline.
You're just realizing that now? No, it took me a while to connect the dots myself. On day 9, I remembered the way Ava escaped the mystery timeline. Do you remember when you suggested putting Ado back in the cage after he escaped? At that point, I was suddenly assaulted by a violent headache. I suddenly remembered what happened in the mystery timeline. That's why I said what I said.
Not that cage. We have to put him somewhere else.
Right. As soon as Hiriko finished talking, I took off running.
Where do you think you're going?
I could hear her calling out to me. I responded without
I'm going to confirm something with Ato.
Confirm what?
Isn't it obvious? SAD!
The scandalous Atsuki disappearance.
Ugh, fine. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm going with you.
Okay.
Why?
What are you two doing? It's almost time for bed. Couldn't you get any sleep? Did you go here so I could read Snow White to you? Unfortunately, I don't have any fairy tales. Shut up, I'm here to ask you something. Oh, really? You got out of that cage by yourself, didn't you? That K person you said unlocked it for you doesn't really exist. Something about Takumi. The bottom part of that animal pen wasn't secured in place. It's just a heavy iron cage mounted on a base. So it weighs 1 ton. It's not something you could move with your bare hands. That's why you came up with the idea of using buoyancy. The courtyard could be sealed airtight. If the drain was sealed off and the fountain valve was wide open, the courtyard would be full of water in a matter of hours. And what would happen if there were 100 inflated 10-liter balloons in the cage when that happened? Archimedes' principle states the upward buoyant force is equal to the state of displaced water. 100 balloons that hold 10 liters each makes 1,000 kilograms, 1 ton of upward force. This cancels out the weight of the cage and reduces it to near zero. You barely need to use a single finger. You were easily able to lift the cage with just the slightest effort. That's how you escaped. On hearing my explanation, Ado closer to right grin. Bravo, what a brilliant deduction, detective. There's no reason for me to hide anything now that you figured out that much. Tell us, why'd you invent this cage person? Just so distrusted Discord naturally. And why'd you go to the infirmary after escaping? To destroy the Revive-O-Matic. Without that, you'd all be in a tough spot, wouldn't you? Listening to him was making my blood boil. You haven't changed at all. Still a liar, a traitor, an untrusting scumbag. Oh, I feel terribly wounded. Maybe it would make me feel better if I told everyone about your little trips through time. Apologize. On your hands and knees, put that low, sloping forehead of yours to the ground, and scream about how sorry you are with tears screaming down your face. Do that, I might forgive. My hand back to lash out, but here go caught it before I go. Come on, we'll only waste your time talking to him. Oh, you're going? That's too bad. I happen to be aware of some valuable intel that you might be interested in. Valuable intel. But I won't say a word until I get that apology. See you around, friends. Good night. Turn advantage of the capsule. He's bluffing. Don't pay any mind. Yeah, you're right. Let's get out of here. And it's day 36. I didn't think about 804 again for a while after that. How would he know about whether a QB liquid could be? He spent the entirety of the day searching for the QB liquid. Unfortunately, our search didn't turn up anything, and time flew by without any mercy. The morning of day 38 was upon us without so much a hint of lead. 38.
Get ready for your 38th day of active service here at Last Defense. Prepare to be ready to give your life.
Okay, catch you guys later. Be careful out there. Art thou be as reckless as you want to be? We only have 5 days left. That's right. Don't hesitate to make sacrifices. Do whatever it takes to find the QB liquid and bring it back to the school. Make sacrifices? We die up there while we can't come back. He's telling us he doesn't care if it comes down. That's so heartless. I won't let that comment slide. Sarah can say whatever he wants. It doesn't mean we have to agree. Right. Your biggest priority is making it back in one piece. That's an order. Understood? I'm so grateful for your words of encouragement. Yes, we should go now. Okay, well. After seeing off the exploration team, the rest of us went our own ways. Well. I always end up coming back to my room. Is this just in my nature? Well, whatever. 7 people were guard duty. I decided to see what they were up to. Doesn't look like Yugamo is one of them. And besides, we need to get materials if we're allowed to. Let's see. Nope. Oh darn. Help.
Of course, the one time we need materials, we can't go out and get any. I'll go high tomato head.
decided to disconnect for a second there, but okay. Splatter movies. Oh, right. Can't even... Okay, well, I guess that I might as well just see if we can get the rest of the, just fill out this list, because what else are we gonna be doing? Okay, after the reverse blade, it's Dragon Keychain. Dragon Keychain and Super Nutco Keychain. So they're both accessories. And we can't make either of them.
Aw.
Great. We haven't made a lot of Kuraro stuff, so after the silverware is boxing gloves. Which we can't make. Okay. A crown. Also can't make it. Little toys, limousine, wedding dress, fireworks. Oh, we have given her fireworks. Made her a wedding dress. I don't think we. Well, can. Or I guess the question is, can we? And we can. Okay. Limousine. Also, probably gonna need rocks. Yep. Okay. And we've already made everything for everyone else, so.
So all that's left is just the precious little tomato.
Yeah. There, Kuraro, want some wine?
This is a surprisingly sensible choice coming from you. I suppose you deserve some praise.
We might as well just see what they'll say when we give some bad gifts to everyone.
Yeah.
Splatter movie to Tsubasa. I'm sure she'll love it.
What?
Best I
Why
am
are
in
you
the
giving
game.
this to me? Who do you think I am?
The exploration team came back. It was already past 10 p.m. when we saw them. What were you guys doing? I was worried. Sorry about that. Well, did you find anything? All 7 members of the exploration grinned upon hearing her question. Don't tell me. You found the kiwi liquid? No, we weren't quite that successful. But we got something else instead. An important piece of information. What information? We were searching around some buildings a long way from here. We happened upon a platoon of enemies making camp. Of course, we hit ourselves right away. Those clouds never saw us, but we overheard their leader talking to someone through their wireless comm. We heard them mention the particle bacteria. The exploration team excitedly continued their tale, and they learned something from the platoon leader's conversation. A few days ago, at the enemy base, the relay station we've been to another timeline, there was a particle bacteria outbreak. It quarantined the corroded areas, but couldn't stop the spread completely. That was why the platoon had been sent out to that cluster of buildings to look for a way to combat the bacteria. The last thing we heard the leader say was, "We secured the QB liquid. I've already sent it to the relay station. It should arrive any minute now. So you're saying there's QB liquid at the enemy base? First, the team nodded with smiles on their faces. Just then, Siri and Nigo showed up.
Hooray!
Robert, we heard everything! What an incredible feat! And you all made it back in one piece. Your commanding officer was just so happy you're all okay. Good with that, man. Anyway, I know we've only just got the news, but I need you to go immediately. Go where? Is it obvious the enemy relay station? Of course, we can't very well leave the school empty. You never know what might be in the surprise attack. Those of you who went out today should stay here. You're probably exhausted after all that walking. Wait a minute, I get why the defense team should be the ones to go, but really mean right now? You're darn right I do, and if we don't go now, we won't make it in time. Even by bus, it takes about 8 hours to get to that base. And we make it even if we left tomorrow. We still have 4 days left anyway. I think you're forgetting something very important, Marco. The school bus right now, it's... Oh, dang, we can't use the bus because of that particle boom stuff. Exactly, that's why we need the defense team to set off now, preferably sprinting. You want us to run when it would take the bus 8 hours? You'll be fine. Lie, we're confident you can make the trip in a mere 32 hours. 32 hours? Well, better get moving.
Hope you didn't skip leg day.
Yeah.
Because you're going to need it.
After taking a moment to rest our eyes, those of us assigned to the expedition team left for the base. There were 8 of us in all. Moko, Darumi, Showa, Gaku, Tsubasa, Karara, Hiroko, and I. We were all cautioned against using Tsubasa's and Tsuyoma's class armor weapons to make the journey easier. We'd be in for a fight when we got to the base, so we need to preserve our human anima as much as possible. According to Siri and Nigo, class weapons weren't capable of that kind of extended use anyway. Our only option was to run. Night fell. Dawn broke. And even as everything felt dark again, we just kept going. Maybe that was an exaggeration, but aside from a short breaks for food, we really did just keep running. An overwhelming amount of time passed, and before I knew it, it was the start of another day. I don't know what I've been told!
I don't know what I've been told.
My feet at night get mighty cold. Like, suddenly I realized that the sky was...
It's been not getting really cold.
I realized it was light again. I must have fallen asleep while I was running. Dang! Everybody else seemed to days constantly moving their legs even as they grew limp and weak. As I opened my eyes, Hiroko was leading the charge, called out. We're here. We stopped and made our way to the nearby hill and surveyed the situation. When we saw there was... Kinda
weird not seeing the bus there.
Yep. Or anyone there. There's a quick recon, we stuck it to the nearby storm drain. Getting here was really tiring, wasn't it? A real killing game could make me feel this close to death. We rest for a second, barely move a muscle. No, we don't have time. Cold-blooded psycho! He's evil than a homicidal mastermind! Just to confirm, we're going to fight the enemies in the base, right? Isn't that obvious? It's not like if we ask politely for the QB liquid, they'll just hand it over with a smile. Oh, heard about the enemy intel, right? Yeah, Hiroko told us on the way here. Hiroko explained to everyone what Hiroko was others. The name of the commander is Quincy, eh? Like, flies around the sky, right? So annoying. Not with my specialist skill on our side. I'll whip up some surface-to-air artillery and knock him down with one shot. Thing is, I'll have to start crafting it after you actually appear. Why? Can't you just make it now? This particular weapon can only hold its shape for 5 minutes. After that, its internal pressure will cause it to explode. I see, that makes complete sense then. One last thing, there's no revivals in this battle, so be careful. Right, without the school bus, we would never make it back to the infirmary in time. Exactly, so if things look shaky, retreat immediately, got it? Everyone nodded in silence, their faces intense. Okay guys, let's do this. Special defense unit, move out.
The commander's going to get blindfolded. I think that shows up from a very special someone that knows me called Mommy.
Okay. Where's my controller? Oh, it's on my lap. Skip this battle.
Where's my controller? It's right in front of me.
That battle was on easy mode.
You're telling me?
Yeah, nothing to it.
It's not over yet. He's coming.
Him?
Yeah,
It's Quinsley!
what was that voice acting?
He's here. Just like a moth fluttering around a bonfire in summer. All right, cover me. I need to focus on crafting this artillery.
Okay, ooh, tomato.
Hello, Earth to peasants! Am I talking to myself here? It's an honor to be tasked with protecting somebody as noble as me.
Everybody, Kurata's right.
See? He gets it.
No, I mean, forget about honor or nobility or whatever. Just cover her.
Understood.
Got it.
Alright.
It's set! Told you it wouldn't take long.
And
That was part one of being quenched.
And that's how a true lady slaughters her prey.
He freaking survived!
Naughty Kurara! You broke your promise! I never said this would kill him! I just said it would knock him down!
Less bickering, more fighting.
yes, Mom.
Okay,
I beg
here
you.
go.
Okay, Mom.
She really does seem like at times does feel like a mother that's just trying to wrangle the kids, just trying to keep them.
She's
exhausted.
really trying to keep the pack stable.
The pain. It hurts. Why? Why would you do something so cruel?
You're asking us? And why do you?
Suddenly, Quinsley broke off and started staring at something behind us far off on the horizon.
A UFO!
Guys, are we really falling for this again?
Huh? Where?
You're kidding.
Seriously, even Hiroko?
Huh? I don't see no UFO.
Don't tell me.
Turn back around and it was too late. Seriously?
You fell
Those
for
precious few
the
seconds we
oldest
defeated-
trick in the book.
Did he?
Run away?
Looks like it.
With that idiotic trick? Not even a kid would have fallen for that.
Yeah, we all did.
And yet, we did fall for it.
So you're saying we're dumber than a bunch of little kids.
Yes.
Anyway, let's just get that UV liquid if he hasn't run away with it.
I found it! It's here!
No one's voice echoed throughout the base. We all followed the sound. Thelma, did you really find it? It's in a storage in the back. Now let's see it. Gaku's urging Film pulled it out from behind his back. No doubt about it, that's QB liquid. Yahoo! We did it! We can use it to get rid of the pargo bacteria, right? Yep, completely and thoroughly. Good work, Shoma. Great work. I didn't know you had it in you, Shoma. Here, now we can take a break. I don't think so. We don't even have time to stand still, let alone sit down and rest. Alright, another 32
Okay,
hours. Huh?
Oh?
We only have 2 days left. If it's going to take us 32 hours to get... If it's going to take us 32 hours to get back, we won't arrive until tomorrow night. And I'm assuming you're all too tired to run at the same speed as we did on our way here. That means we'll be racing against the clock. If we really push ourselves, we might make it back by the morning after tomorrow. But, silent servant. Let's just get going. The others are counting on us. Hiroko started making her way outside the base. The rest of us could only sigh. That Hiroko, just like I said. She's all a cold-blooded psycho. And then we all staggered after her. I don't know what I've been told.
But my feet are really cold.
But you're heroes die, but deaths get cold. Fire, like I don't. All we could do is drag our exhausted bodies to the academy one step at a time. My consciousness was so hated that I felt like I was running inside a nightmare. My legs were out of strength. I imagined they were just too withered. Ancient tree trunks attached to my body. Morning finally came. The sun set. And even as night came out, we never stopped. What were we doing at that point? We could hardly be called running. Even walking would have been too generous a description. My body felt like it wasn't mine anymore. It's like I was having an out-of-body experience. Suddenly we heard a voice. The date is about to change. I had no idea who said it. For all I knew, I might have said it without realizing. Feeling blurry and hazy, we crossed it over to a new day. I don't know what I've been told. Coffee here would strip the hole. Just like Hiroko predicted, we finally arrived at the academy on the morning of day 42. Guys, I hardly know what to say in a situation like this. I'll go back, this isn't enough. You returned safely. So worried that my heart almost broke. Just and I prayed for you every day. There's some kind of salty coming on my eyes. My eyes are squirting. The defense team all look genuinely happy to see us. We appreciate that, but all we could do is bust her dry laugh. So what about the QB liquid? You found it, right? Here you go. We quickly lifted her arms to bring it out. It does work. I knew you could do it. So much, everybody. Showered us with applause, cheers, and praise. Someone smiles stretched out across the face of me and started leaping with joy. Please, just take this and let us go to bed. Yeah, Miss Kawada, I hate to ask you this soon after your return, but do you think you can start on dealing with the bacteria?
No.
Drained, her hollow eyes were staring into nothing fine, but I can't do it alone. I need everyone's help. Yeah.
Just let me have a sit.
Ew, looks like we made it in time. Good thing the school has replication machines. Thanks to that, we managed to synthesize a large quantity of the undiluted QB liquid. We divided the QB liquid among ourselves and sprayed it all over every last inch of the school. Of course, we gave the school bus in the parking lot a thorough going over as well. We should clear out the particle bacteria. There's no chance of it spreading now. But what about the bus? It's still a corroded mess. I guess I'll have to figure something out. Gonna repair it? Yeah, I did this kind of thing plenty at Grandpa's garage. A relief.
Yum, yum, yum.
And now, Kawana, if you don't mind, I need you to... No! Someone kicks Siri as hard as they could before he could finish his command.
And punching him like a football.
Oh, Siri, I go right over to cover his fallen superior. Who would do such a thing? I looked over to find the culprit only to see that everyone was looking at me. Apparently, I was the one who kicked him, and it happened all unconsciously. Sorry, Siri, I'm so tired. I'm losing my sense of reason. Here does not appear to be listening, I fear. Yeah, he's out like a light. Is everything okay? I mean, with you, Takumi? Isn't the bomb inside you supposed to go off if you lay a finger on Siri? It's probably fine. I agree. After all, Takumi might have laid something on him. But it wasn't a finger. Wait, what? It was a foot. Oh, okay. Just, everyone! Just... After that, we immediately parted ways. The others head back to their room, but Hiroko lingered deep behind to speak to me. Looks like we solved our particle bacteria problem in this timeline anyway. We should give some QB liquid to the hunt tunnels too. The next time we blood-shaped waves will be high enough to day 45. We'll be able to release then between 5 and 11 a.m. It'll still be a while until we can get to the hunt timeline. I hope the damage hasn't spread too badly by then. Too, but there's something else we have to do first. talking about the metempsychosis book. We'll resume our search tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be the last day, actually. And we only have 10% of the books left to check. You're a friend, Rod. Well then, it's all in your hands. Then she left and headed for her own room. Staggered and wobbled back to my room. When I laid my worn-out husk of a body down, I was greeted by intense drowsiness. I had no idea what happened. After that, a second later, I was completely unconscious. 64 hours of running, not to mention who knows how long for fighting, and then who knows how long for doing chores.
I mean, you would fall unconscious too if you had to do that.
How long do you plan to think you're too old to act like this?
Hey!
I'm literally a teenager! In that case, we forgot we ran 2 marathons! Fought a battle in between and had to hose the food down with QB liquid as soon as we got back! I'm dying for lack of sleep here! Even down, we're in a library. Who cares? Nobody's even here! I'm here. Are you blind or something? Didn't I just tell you to be quiet, to quiet down, smooth brain? Shelly too! I'm glad to see you're doing okay. Same to you. After a short rest, Hugo spoke up solemnly. Alright, let's get started for real this time.
Something tells me they ain't gonna find it.
That the felt like an eternity there in the library in silence. My head was empty, incapable of independent thought. We were just staring at the light of the lamp dangling from the ceiling, transfixed. I knew idea how much time had passed, but then I heard the announcement. Nope.
Hetty, make sure you get some Well then.
Silence washed over the cold, vast space once more. Neither of us said a word. We continued to stand there stunned. By the time Hiriko finally spoke, let's head back. I tried to answer, but my mouth was too free to move. There's no sense in lingering. The book wasn't in here after all. It might be out there somewhere beyond the wall of fire, but I have no idea where we'd find it. There's no libraries or bookstores out there. It would be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. That mean I would have to give up on this book. Find another way out of the loop. That Hiriko slipped out of the room. I felt something stark in the pit of my chest. I couldn't even muster a sigh. And I mean, we already knew the chances were slim, but still.
Having them be 0 is kind of infuriating.
Get ready for your 44th day. Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your life.
I wasn't over what happened yesterday. Black love was still stuck in my chest, but we still had more than 50 days left until 100. I tried to find a way to break out of the loop by then. I really reminded myself of this fact and decided to walk around the school like normal. We can explore. Okay. Let's get textiles.
Ready to go?
Not sure if a simple exploration would work, but let's just go to the coast and get some textiles. Cowboy hat.
I picked this one up.
Does the area actually dictate what you get?
I mean, we found that there's just a lot more textile stuff in this area, like a lot more minerals underground, a lot more machine parts in the desert, and a lot more plant tiles in the forest. The middle area just only had plus the major item, like the big star item, like in a central area that's just it's only for beep. It's only for.
But we mustn't be careless.
Only BP, and in this area, that item is always textiles. There's always some very fancy textile. So yes, it does.
So, and I was about to say, in other words, yes.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Well.
And his daughter me is dead.
Taste the bird.
Yes!
Taste the bird.
I found a little something.
Ow.
I found a little something.
Oh, frick.
And Joseph me is dead.
We did it.
Yes!
This looks like something
Minus
good.
fabric.
I found a little something.
Not gonna help much if two of the people are dead.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I found a little something.
Let's just
That should do it.
call it here, and then we because I mean once we have all the, I mean once we have everything, we could just skip through the free days, free times. A similar phenomenon was happening in my chest. I couldn't stop thinking about the loop. Was there really a way out of it? I was mulling it over and realized I wasn't alone. Oh. Hey.
Huh?
Did you eat something? Anyway, something I
Mommy?
want to report to you. Mr. Sumido, you said you were looking for a book called Reflections on Imprecatory Venom Psychosis, correct?
Huh?
Yeah, I did. What about it? I think I may have figured it out where the book is. What? I was just talking to Mr. Ginzaki and somehow we ended up on the subject of Mr. Aotsuki. Yes, Ito's been locked up in that room ever since day 9. Why am I asking this, but is he doing alright? How much is his emotional well-being? I give him meals regularly. He always seems the same as ever. He's actually pretty fond of that place. He told me it's quiet and relaxing. He even said it's perfect for reading. For reading? Yes, I bring him books with his meals. He asked for if there's nothing to read, so I grabbed a few from the library. If I might ask, was there a book titled Reflections on Imprecatory Venom Psychosis in your selection? Yes, there was. I remember because of that weird, complicated title. What do you want to know? Are you kidding? Ava, thank you. I gave her my short sweet thing for spraying outside. Holy crap! Of course, one of the random books that. Jericho, come with me. What is it? I know where the book is. Just have to make sure he didn't like get rid of it or something.
Just don't ask questions.
Back to the capsule room. Be like, where is it? Where's the book? Let me guess, you finally figured it out? Where'd you put that book? I've got it right here. I had to pull the book from his jacket, ripped it out of his clutches. I looked over, there it was, the title I wanted to reflection of it. Fortunately, pages were missing. What the? All the pages are ripped out. What happened to them? Do you know anything about goats? I've been told more than once that I look like one. Don't tell me. That's right, I ate them. You gave me so little food, I was so hungry I couldn't help myself. Luke and I searched the room from top to bottom. We even first ate him just in case he was hiding anything on him, but there wasn't so much a single page, not a single paragraph of that book remaining. Did you read it? You did, didn't you? Why do you think I asked I asked if you finally figured it out. There was information relevant to our situation in there. You knew we'd show up for it eventually. Isn't that right? Not all. I gave you a hint on day 36 as well. I happen to be aware of some valuable intel that you might be interested in. There was information about this time, the timeline of that book. So tell us everything. What was written in it? You would have your hippocampi rotted away. I said I wouldn't tell you anything until you apologized to me. Not just Takumi. I'm including you too now, Hiroko. That's called joint liability. Why don't you two get on your knees, put your foreheads to the ground, and lick the floor while you grovel? We're so sorry, Ato. You don't deserve this, then maybe, just maybe...
Hey!
There's no way we're doing any of that. Well then, I guess we're done here. We're going to have to repeat the same pointless 100 days forever and ever. 100 years, 1,000 years, it doesn't matter. It'll just keep going for all eternity. Well, maybe that's not so bad in its own way. It's the same as being immortal in a sense. On second thought, I'm actually a little jealous of you. So envious that I'm gonna have to sleep it off for a while. I'm going to head to call it a night. Sleep tight, you two.
God dang it, Shoma. Why'd you have to give him that book?
I can still afford to... Guy. It was just a random... Of course, it was just a random book, and he just happened... Are we just going to have to search for it? Like, search the entire library again? In a different timeline? Okay, I'm done configuring the machine. Everything's ready. So we just have to wait for 5 a.m. The QB liquid. Got it right here. I asked the boss to give me a little extra. By the way, what do we do about Ato? Are we going to force him to tell us what he knows somehow? That would be a waste of time. Torture doesn't work on his type. Then what do we do? The rapture knuckle against our ground cancer. Let's think on it. We still have time, and right now we need to focus on the leap at hand. The goal isn't anything too complicated this time. We just have to get the QB liquid to Tsubasa and the ton. But it's possible someone might slip and crack his head somewhere along the line, isn't it? The next time the flood of space waves will surge is day 50. There's a battle on day 47, so we can't afford to linger under any circumstances. Don't worry, I won't screw it up like that again. Then go ahead and work your magic. 5 a.m. on the dot. Climbed our leap suit, we slammed the red button and jumped onto the platform. Alright, let's go. Maybe Hiroko will look in the library while Takumi is working his magic. Freaking book! Freaking goat. Right? And not the good kind of goat either. It's light out. The morning announcement hasn't played yet, but someone might wake up early and come over here. Let's proceed with caution. Don't make a sound. Got it. Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel. First we head to Takumi Force room. Should we go straight to Tsubasa? Looking like this, but when she wakes up and screams in our faces, then what? But why do we have to go to Takumi Force room? I need you to become Takumi 4 again. Then you can give the QB liquid to Tsubasa and explain how you got it. Explain it how. Just make something up. But if Takumi 4 wakes up while you're at it, we'll have a mess on our hands. That's why... Oh, that's why she's gonna inject him. We finally infiltrated Takumi 4's room. He was still sleeping. Here goes Slide up to him and with a reckless amount of force, stab him with a hypodermic needle. Man.
Can't you be a little gentler when you do that? Even if he's from another timeline. He's still me.
I know. And that's why I did it like that.
Thanks.
More importantly, change clothes.
That's not reassuring.
I'll take your suit and head for the capsule room.
What do we do about him?
We leave him here and go. The anesthetic I used is more powerful than the one from last time. He'll be out for a whole day. We've got nothing to worry about.
Alright. We stepped out of Takumi 4's room. Gave my leap suit to Hiroko, who wished me luck and vanished inside the school. I watched her leave before I headed to Tsubasa's room. Good thing we don't change. We don't good thing we have the same outfit for these whole entire 100 days.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that'd be weird. If I had, I think we'd get a little awkward. We have to, if each timeline had their own outfits. I ring the doorbell and Tsubasa opened the door, sleepily rubbing her eyelids. What is it so early? Sorry, but I have something to give you. pulled out the QB liquid out of my pocket and handed it to Tsubasa. Wait, this QB liquid, but where'd you get this?
Don't forget
I
me!
stuck out to do some extra exploring last night and found it there. Where? Oh jeez, where was it again? It was so dark I couldn't really see. But whatever, what matters if we can use it to get rid of the bacteria, make it to you're seriously the best. Or relief. Now all you can leave this place on day 102. Huh? What do you mean, all of you? Aren't you going to get in the pod with us? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I was going to live on the whole operation if I kept talking. There was a one-way going on. Well, good luck with everything. I turned and try to leave Sabath behind, but wait, aren't you going to help? I have an errand I need to deal with. You can ask the others though, right? Wow, heartless much. I'm kind of offended. You know, just disable the shower and toilet in your room. As I started marching over to my room, I panicked and tried to stop. Wait. He had until 11 a.m. to leap back in our timeline. It was only 6:30 a.m. So I still have time. Fine, you win. I'll help you. Great, then let's get right to it. Yeah, finally, that should have wiped out the particle bacteria. Thanks, you really saved us. Scratch the tip of my nose. Hanger was the only place affected by the bacteria, right? Okay, yeah, for now, but just to be sure, I'll spray it all around the school later. Use a replicator in the biolab to increase our stock of QB liquid. How about the escape pod repairs? I'll just have to give it a shot. It looks like it's going to be a serious task, though. I was spraying the liquid just now. I got inside the pod from a gap in the corroded external wall. From there, I saw that the control system is a mess. I'll need to replace everything, including the circuit board. I don't even know anything about that stuff, but it sounds like a lot of work. But there's one good thing. Replace the control system circuit board, we'll be able to manually deploy the pod from the war room. The war room? Manually? Yeah! So we could escape the school without waiting for day 100? Exactly, but it's going to take at least 50 days to fully repair it, even if I work at top speed. I'd be done by day 95 at the earliest. That barely changes anything. If the others help you out with some of it, there's plenty they could do, but I can't really ask them for help right now. We're smack dab in the middle of the invader hunt, after all. Huh? I can hardly ask the members we're up against, you know? Hold up, I thought the invader hunt was over. What are you saying? It got back on track a while back, ever since the real sponsor showed up on day 33. Right, Ato in this timeline. Well, Ato in a different timeline. What? The sponsor's still alive? Yeah, Tsubasa said the one that got killed on day 31 was a spare. The Kakoji's still out there. Right. Which means she's likely hiding somewhere in the school. If I was looking for a place to hide in the school without being found. Underground. The hidden room. Also, put your suit back on. We descended the stairs to the basement just when we expected someone was there, but it wasn't who we were expecting. Oh, hey, Ato! Ato? What are you doing here? Ato stared at Hiroko in her leap suit and nodded as if something had clicked for him. I see, you must be Hiroko. I recognize the voice. Identifying people by their voice rather than their appearance is something a forte of mine. Leap suits had voice changers, but Hiroko was turned off at that point. Because everyone looks like hideous monsters to you. Oh, you know about that? I can't say I'm surprised. The suits tell me you've experienced jumping to other timelines. Hey, Hiroko, you don't belong to this timeline, do you? The Hiroko from this timeline is already dead. You're here from several other timelines. That's where you learned about my secret. Same probably goes for you, Takumi. Hiroko being alive, well, it doesn't seem to bother you at all. It means the two of you jumped from the same timeline, didn't you? But what if we did? I was just thinking out loud. After all, you're the same as us. You don't belong to this timeline either. The Ato in this timeline had its crypto been absorbed by Takumi on day 2. How despicably cruel, even if this time isn't my timeline, that's hard to forgive. It must be from the Box of Calamity timeline. You jumped from it on day 36, didn't you? Box of Calamity, is that what you're calling it? You're probably right. I imagine it is the timeline I came from. If the school wandered the streets and by chance stumbled upon some sort of laboratory, decided to tinker with the machinery there, and before I knew it, I was here. There's no way that happened, not just by chance. Oh, but it did. It's not so surprising considering my special skill. Special fortune telling. Fine, we'll say it's with coincidence. Let me ask you something. Are you the sponsor of the Invader Hunt? No matter the timeline, you're still just as dense. Invader Hunt started on day 26. How could I sponsor the game when I only arrived here on day 36? And the real sponsor must be Echo G, but she died. Oh, do you two know who it is? Not answering. Oh, so be it. I'm not interested in the sponsor anyway. What are you doing here? Are you here? I wanted to read.
Huh?
Why would you do that? You don't know why someone would read? You're terminally stupid. I read to satisfy my intellectual hunger. There's so much I want to know about humanity, about space, about the laws of physics that govern it all, and of course about the mystery behind my own existence. You're completely unrelated to my timeline, so allow me to confess in full. Deep down, I wanted to see people the way you see them, purely as a matter of intellectual curiosity. I started reading all kinds of books to find a way to make it happen. Fortunately, it seems there really is some kind of glitch in my brain. So long as I have that, I won't be able to perceive people the way you do. Sad, isn't it? Shall we cry about it together? All I want is to be friends. Do you know anything about how to get this glitch out of my brain? Do I think I could be your comrade again, in the truest sense of the word? I suppose there was no point in asking. You don't believe me. You don't believe me, do you? I suppose I'll just have to disappear, I suppose. Disappear? Don't tell me. Exactly, see you around! The next second, Ada pulled something out of his pocket. He threw it straight at it, and instantly the object exploded. Right now, frick! I didn't have time to close my eyes before my ear. Like a stun grenade! For my brief realization before losing consciousness. Ah, fricking. Dang it. Dang nabbit. But we might have learned something about Ato, about how Ato really feels.
Get ready for your 46th day of active. Prepare to spend another day and be ready to give your life.
They kind of did, because he actually wants to. Oh, wait. 46. Did we just... Oh no. Are we... Did we get out, or are we stuck? Stuck in this timeline.
You certainly sleep hard. Maybe it's an after effect of leap damage.
This is my room, right? Are we back in steady fundamental?
Of course. And who do you think you have to thank for that?
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me. Again.
I seriously considered just abandoning you this time. But I knew I'd miss having an errand boy. So I carried you back.
Was it a stun grenade that went off? Were you alright?
I was wearing my leap suit, so I took almost no damage.
Oh, great. I sat up and got out of bed. Ugh. What happened after that? After the light subsided, Ato was speaking. It was the Ato from the Box of Calamity timeline. The versions of us in that timeline are here, Go 3 and Takumi 3, right? I figured the same could apply to him. I see, so Ato 3 got away. I tried to chase them, but you were already confident and laid out. What do you mean inanimate? We were also running out of time to make the leap, so I had to give up on Ato 3. We have to do something Kakuji in that timeline. That's true, but let's set it aside for a moment. There's something I want to introduce you to first. Who? This is the infirmary, that chair. It's Dolmenic Cognitive Reconstruction Therapy device, the new and improved version. So who did you want to introduce me to? We're ready for you. Come on out. Here goes. Someone stepped out inside the Revivomatic. Oh, but Ato! I instinctively balled my fist and squared up. It's okay. He's on our side now. On our side? Just be absolutely clear. Like, this is the timeline. This timeline's Ato. In other words, Ato. You let him out of the capsule room? Yes. Why? Don't be so alarmed, Takumi. I've been completely reborn. Didn't understand. I looked at Kiriko for an explanation. Do you remember what Ato 3 said in the Hunt timeline? Get it out of my brain. Could be your comrade again, the truest sense of the word. That gave me an idea. Cerebral glitch repair device program. Exactly. But I figured that wouldn't be enough to get rid of the bone-deep contempt he had for humanity. So use that Dominic thing? Yes, with Syrian Ego's permission, of course. Originally, this machine couldn't be used on special defense unit members, but thanks to my improvements on its design, I was able to use it on Ato. And thanks to Hiroko, I'm as you see me now. Well, I suppose I don't look any different, but my mind feels like I've been thoroughly cleansed. And what do we look like to you? How can I explain it? Start with Hiroko looks like an intellectual, refined woman of great beauty. On the other hand, Takumi, you look like a half-rotten cherry tomato that's been left in the back of the refrigerator too long. He's still glitched! That was a joke. In truth, you're a beautiful young man with a dignified face full of courage and passion. Oh, maybe I said too much. At any rate, appearance is something that can only be described subjectively. What I see and what you see are not necessarily the same. At the very least, I no longer have the psychological aversion to your appearance that I used to. Put it simply, in my eyes, you all look truly beautiful. There's your explanation. Really don't feel hatred for us and the rest of humanity now? That's right. We could trust you now? I swear you can, on my life. But tell us about that book. What did you read in it? Exactly what you expect. It covers the history and examples of the time loop phenomenon as well as some scientific considerations. We want to know how to get out of the time loop. Was there anything about that? There was. You jumped into the past from day 100 to day 2, right? The loop was triggered by the first trip back in time. Once force is applied to an object, it will continue to move at the same speed until additional external force is applied. That's the law of inertia. Without friction or resistance, a spinning top would continue to spin forever. A pendulum continues to swing from side to side. A weighted spring continues to move up and down. That's exactly what your situation is like. Enough explain. Get to the conclusion. How do we break out of the loop? The best way to explain it is the example of the spring. You two are the weight of the spring. Time moves down from day 2 to day 100. But it can't progress any further. The restoring force of the spring brings it back to day 2. So how do we cut loose from the spring? Do we increase the weight? Precisely. But how do we do that? Let me get straight to the point. It all comes down to the lives of the Special Defense Unit. Their lives? Indeed, the weight here is the weight of life itself. In short, if all the Special Defense Unit members in this timeline survive until 10 a.m. on day 100, the sum of all those lives will serve as a huge weight that could tear away the mighty spring that is the time loop. 3 seconds later, I shouted it out loud. We can finally break free the time loop! We just have to keep everyone in this timeline alive. No problem at all. Everyone's survival is one of my goals anyway. And without this information, we're going to protect everyone anyway. Well, we have a definite objective now, so I'm grateful for that. Friend's survival is directly linked to our escape from the loop. The situation just got much simpler. I'm afraid that Ato's eyes spoke. Thank you, Ato. I'm going to trust you for now. For now? Well, that's good enough. I guess it's hard to regain lost trust. I'll do everything I can to support you until you can trust me unconditionally. Day 46 ended it with excitement. Or rather, it didn't. Tomorrow's day 47, we face another defensive battle. Eric and I had something we needed to do before that. And that something was... another time lock. Or day 47. Everyone gathered in the war room before the morning announcement played. Just check it one last time. Are we really gonna let that whack job Ado fight with us? We spent 3 hours going over this last night. We heard your arguments against it, but in the end, you all agreed to this. Well, you two sounded so confident. You were so passionate, like for spitting fire. It just felt right to trust you. If a gutter to her like me is permitted to say so, Ado does seem different from before somehow. Right, his aura before was poopy brown, but now it's a shining poopy red. Thank you. I'm not sure if that was a compliment. Besides, you heard what C-Ray said. Right, if Ado does anything like even a little bit, he could detonate the bomb inside him. Oh, did I say that? He did, sir.
Oh, sure. I'll take your word for it. I was asleep. I don't really remember.
I love that murder. Are you feeling okay? Like I said last night, I'll follow our captain's lead. I agree. As do I. I personally am quite opposed. Introducing a new character now will just take attention away from me. I want everyone's praise and admiration. I want everyone to fawn over me. I'll toss you a frisbee later. Then I'm on board.
I'll always have eyes for you, Ava.
Ava's right. I'm like a new character on the battlefield, but I'll give it my all to fight for you. Then maybe you'll fawn over me after the battle. You'll flash a carefree smile. It's infectious. Soon all of us were surrounded. Well then, the enemy will be here any moment now, so you go if you will. Got it. I'll cue the music. Uh-oh. Well, alright, this... What's with this freaky old Anka song? It's a folk song, right? I kinda like it. We went over the reason for this song choice already, so no need to talk about that again. Two commanders like this time toured up Tommy a new gang. The former manipulates sound waves. They'll try to pull us into hallucination by playing frequencies inaudible to human ears. At that, we have to play a particular piece of music that includes waveforms and antiphase curves. That's the folk song you're hearing now. By playing the song in advance, the enemy sound waves will be cancelled out, which means no hallucinations. Isn't that right, Siri? Perfect recap, Shizahara. Couldn't have said it better myself. As we discussed our strategy. Oh, back on board.
Intruder alert. Defense mode in it.
Alrighty. Aren't the cannon early? Thought you said the enemy would attack after the morning announcement. This is weird. We're well past wake-up time now. Could it be something to do with how we redirect the entire announcement system to play the song? In that case, we might be in trouble. Trouble? How? If the morning announcement didn't play, there might be something wrong with the intruder alert too. Oh. Ah, frick.
Oh no.
I knew it. Well, what do we do? The enemy's already breached the wall. We need to do something quick. Kubi? Got it. Everybody, let's do this. Special defense unit, move out. Alright, back to the field.
We're gonna be hearing two Mogo from two different directions. I mean, not that I'm complaining. Still not trusting NATO, though.
Yeah, there's bound to be something. There's bound to be something that happens.
I mean, the other timeline, the therapy didn't even do a dent to him.
Yeah, but I mean, Hiriko did some fiddling, so makes sense. So, but.
Nice! Now you won't have to worry about those auditory attacks!
I'll just turn off the music.
Well then, everyone, the rest is up to you!
Wallop those nasty invaders!
Alright, well, back we go.
Oh, hey, Demon Miku.
Hey, yo.
I'm never saying her name right. Besides, Demon Miku is more accurate for her anyway.
Yeah.
Also, hi, new gang.
Yep. Back to this.
To battle!
Ah! Just when I thought we'd finally put that first one in her place!
That must be the time reversal we heard so much about.
C-Ray and Nigo warned us about this, but it's even more a pain than I could have guessed. We'd best save ourselves some trouble and take out that new gang first.
If we don't, this battle will never end.
All right, everyone. Let's show these guys what we can do and end them!
There you go.
This is my specialty! A show especially for you!
All right.
Everyone, this is horrible. The school is...
It's okay, keep it together. Siray told us about this trick too.
Right. It's just an illusion. Once we beat Tur and Tammy, it should go back to normal.
Isn't it against the rules for them to tag team us like this?
Shoma was right. We need to deal with Mew Gang first.
Okay, here goes.
Battle was over, the terms having defeated, we could see the school as it really was again. Our relief was short-lived.
Huh? Where's Terram Tammy?
New Gang's gone too!
They just ran off together.
They were
Pathetic.
holding each other for support.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, they looked so sad, hobbling off like that.
That was enough for me. I had a good idea what the twins were thinking. They could probably see themselves in those two commanders as they helped one
Well,
another.
whatever. I don't feel like chasing after them to finish them off.
They were so completely covered in wounds. Their organs and bones will be in tatters by now. I doubt they'll show up here again.
Then is it time for the usual?
Please
All right. Ready?
Special.
Please don't.
Everyone's voices resounded loudly. The moment there was silence, Kazumi spoke.
That's not fair, Takumi! I'm the one who usually leads the chant!
But Sir Takumi is our leader.
He probably should have been the one saying it the whole time.
Fine. I'll let you do it from now on. But a little advice? You have to do the ready and go! Like you really mean it. Put some spirit into it.
Such detail.
I didn't know she put so much thought into it.
Everyone giggled as they looked at Nozomi. She blinked in.
By the way, when does the fawning I was hoping for start?
Mr. Outsuki.
The what?
Did you really contribute to the battle that much?
Come on, I definitely did. Didn't you see?
Well, you just
I didn't
have to
even know
wait.
it.
Our next defensive battle is in 10 days. So I suggest you start training for that.
Well, that's unfair.
I watched Tato slump his shoulders in disappointment, and everyone burst into laughter. And it was truly one of us now. There's no way he'd betray us again. Bashful but bright smile on Ato's face was more than genuine enough to convince me of that.
Don't get used to it.
I'm still gonna be worried. Oh, more memories. Boy. Boarded up right, I looked around. This is my room. I was freezing cold sweat soaked every inch of me. Is that a dream? No, that wasn't. I experienced something like this many times before. This must be the same kind of thing, which means something that happened in another timeline. I headed over to see Hiroko and gave her the rundown of what I just remembered. She nodded in silence and led me to the usual spot.
Oh.
Actually, I had a vision of the same events just before I woke up. That's not possible. What I just saw was from the Hunt timeline. We lost on day 30 of... We lost you on day 30 of that timeline. There's no way you'd know what happened after that. Say what you will, but I saw what I saw.
Oh.
I do get the feeling it wasn't something I saw firsthand, though. It felt more like something I had heard from somebody else. It was playing outside my head. Maybe I jumped to day 100 of the Hunt timeline somewhere along the way. Then someone told me what happened in that timeline, and after that, my consciousness jumped back to day 2, and I lost the memory. And you just regained it now? That's one possible explanation, anyway. Okay, as usual, we continue our discussion after changing locations. What's more important are those specifics of what we just saw. Yeah. First of all, Kakuji is going to self-destruct soon. But her death won't stop the invader hunt because Ato 3 will take her place as the game's sponsor. We'll have more casualties than finally on day 93.
The survivors will launch a last-ditch attack against Veshness, and all of them will die.
I wish we could help them. Do you think there's anything we can do? Let's give it some thought. We still have 2 days until we can leap again. Hard ways with Hiroko, head back to the cafeteria and gobble down the toast before going back to my room. Free time?
Huh?
Okay, as much as I'm worried about the Hunt timeline, I still have to have things to get done in this one. Alright, can we make anything for Yugamu?
Depends. What's on the list?
Let's see. Medical tools.
Will this be the one?
Not yet.
Nope.
So now I'm wondering, like, about like Ato. Like, if are we able to give Ato stuff? Like, and would he still say turn my love my hatred into love? Because like, does he even still have the same like talking events that he did before?
I don't know.
So he still has five stars.
I imagine he probably has the same, but eh.
You know what? Let me just. Do something real quick. I can still give the items to Ato, so what? Okay, I'm just gonna see what happens if I give him something. If they actually went this far ahead and.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
Okay,
you turn my hate into.
Okay, so he. Okay. All right, so they didn't quite go that far ahead, but maybe he just I don't know, man. I don't know.
Anyway. I heard the house. There's a secret room. I do not know, man.
Okay. Scalpel. You love a scalpel? Yes, I already know you love scalpels, but will this be the one?
Be the scalpel of 5?
This excites me.
Done.
Yes, it is.
Everyone maxed out.
I'd like to tell you about someone dear to me that I want to kill.
Who the frick starts a sentence like that? I just sat down!
A while back, I bumped into a fellow assassin. We'd somehow ended up with the same target. It's the unspoken rule of the industry that you have to fight to the death when that happens.
Oh.
I was at the peak of job dissatisfaction at that point, and honestly thought I'd rather just let the other person kill me.
Oh.
To my surprise, the other assassin was a high school girl around my own age. She was unhappy with the whole assassination thing too, and she wanted me to kill her. Obviously, we didn't kill each other. In fact, we started talking. We kept in touch after that. We weren't family, friends, or lovers, but we had a connection. She tried to kill herself a few times, but her self-preservation instincts always kicked in before she could finish the job. The choice to die on her own terms had been taken away from her, so she asked me for a favor. She asked me to kill her and free her from this life of misery. One day, I got word that she was in a coma after sustaining some major injuries. But right after that, I ended up here. I'll keep fighting so I can keep my promise to her. Once I get back to the TRC, I'll find her and kill her. Not just because she asked me to, but also because deep down in my heart, I've developed a true desire to take her life. Thanks for listening to my rant. Now you're making me feel like killing you too.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Smokey!
Like, now you got to report it just after dinner, so boss had finished repairing the school bus. When we heard the news, we made our way to the parking lot. There we saw new and improved bus. That's amazing. You got the wheels back in perfect shape. Actually, isn't it even shinier than it was before? Girl could get jealous. What moisturizer do I use for that kind of dewy sheen? Frankly, I'm stunned you completely killed it. Oh, this was nothing. Then perhaps he'd be willing to fix a rotten heap of junk like myself? I think that's above my pay grade. Yoshika, stop salivating over the muffler, you deviant. I swear I wasn't looking. I tinkered with the engine while I was at it, so I think we'll go faster than before. Awesome, let's test it out by turning Gaku into a feather ketchup. What is this? Oh, I am jealous. I want to be praised too. This must have been so much work, Kawan. Thank you for all your efforts. I'll give you a collectible superhero eraser as a reward. I can't really see myself eating that. Thank you, Tsubasa. You're a lifesaver. Oh, come on, guys. Good work deserves to be praised. I'd like to offer my thanks as well. Tsubasa, you're making me blush. Continued to shower praise on Tsubasa until late. All that time, laughter echoed non-stop throughout the parking lot. When's the shoe gonna drop? When's the shoe dropping?
Get ready for your 49th! Prepare to spend a nut. Be ready to give your lot.
I ate finished breakfast and returned to my room. I can get the hunt timeline out of my mind if we didn't do anything, everyone would die. We had to do something. Well, tomorrow we'll go to the hunt timeline. We can figure it out then. I'm gonna decide to make my usual rounds. Alright, so... yeah, at this point we...
Now with everyone maxed out, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
yeah, we could just skip ahead and do everything. Or just do our own... or just keep doing our own thing. So, okay, there is one bit of completionist thing I want to do, and that's getting the rest of the items that... like, giving the rest of the items that I haven't given to the characters that... because right now, Yoshika and Kirara both have items that I still haven't given, so... just for the sake of completing this list, I'm just going... we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. So
Question is, who do you guys start with?
well, it's just, well, this is just, well, it's simple. Like, okay. After the reverse blade sword is the dragon. Okay, right, the keychains.
Wait, wasn't the dragon keychain needed?
Both of them are, actually. Oh, well. Okay.
Well, that threw a monkey wrench into our plans.
We can make walking gloves for Kirara, at least.
How did you know?
Huh? What do you mean we can't jump to the hunt timeline?
What?
Oh? Oh.
Like, while I was doing that, I realized because I wasn't allowed doing maintenance on the PLM, while I was doing that, I realized something to unlock the machine in the hunt timeline. Don't tell me H03, it's highly likely. We're the only ones who knows he's there. It would be a problem for him if we showed up. So he stopped us from going back to the timeline. Probably, I can't say for sure when he did it, but it must have been between day 45, between day 41 and he first saw us and today, day 49. Whatever it was, the lock will only be removed if the days have passed. It's day 95 at the earliest, and everyone in the timeline gets wiped out on day 93. In other words, we won't make it. Yes, unfortunately. We sat there stunned for a while. They might not have been from our timeline, but all our friends are going to die. I'd spoken to versions of them in that timeline. I'd spent an especially long time with Tsubasa. Those memories came rushing back in my mind. I saw her bubbly smile. How much longer would she be able to smile like that? I feel tightly infuriated at my inability to help her. understand how you feel, but what's most important is that we protect everyone in this timeline.
In short, if all of the Special Defense Unit members in this timeline survive until 10 a.m. on day 100, the sum of all those lives will serve as a huge weight that can tear away the mighty spring that is the time loop.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this only because it's our way out of time. I know, our priorities are still the same. We have to make it to 10 a.m. on day 100, all of us alive and happy. Right, let's focus on what we can do to make that happen. Not that complicated, is it? We just have to keep winning our defense battles. All the way to day 100. Yeah, are you saying there's some other way? Here goes Gay slowly sifted up.
If we went up there, we wouldn't have to fight.
The artificial satellite?
Wouldn't that be safer? It would boost our chances of survival much more than staying here.
But how do we get there? The rigor mortis codes. The escape pod won't activate until 100. I'm aware of that. We can't go flying into the vacuum of space if we rip the door off either. We could freak out about the pod. We try calling for rescue. We'll use the distress signal transmitter. The maximum cargo of the rescue craft is 2 tons, more than enough for all 16 of us. Didn't we go over this before? We need to input 9 out of 10 rigor mortis codes from Team 1 to boot that machine, and those codes only show up when a unit member is truly dead, so that would mean at least 9 deaths. Wait, hold on, are you suggesting what I think you are?
Of course! Nobody has to actually die. We can just get the codes from other timelines.
Good idea, but it's not the most pleasant means of getting things done. It would mean we'd be using the deaths of our friends in the other timelines for the sake of our own survival. That's true, but we wouldn't be killing anyone or allowing them to be killed either. Go after versions of them that were already dead, just looking at the backs of those who we never could have done anything for. I'm sure they'd forgive us. Yeah, I sure hope so. Think about it, Takumi. This would be for the sake of saving everyone at this time. Yeah, I get that.
Well, I feel like this is gonna fail.
Alright, whose rigor mortis codes do we need? I already saw 5 of them in the mystery time. Let's review them first. Tsubasa, rigor mortis code 2. Those are my memories. Other 4 were Kako G and Kako 3's Gaku. Edo was 8, Gaku 0, Kako's 9, and Shomo's was 3. Where does that leave us? There's 5 people left from Team 1. Darumi, Ima, Kakumaru, myself, and me. Anyway, we need to find just 4 of those rigor mortis codes. And we can activate the distress signal transmitter, and the 16 of us can get onto the rescue craft.
Once that's done, we'll all go to the artificial satellite together.
Yeah. Alright, so which timeline are we going to go to? Are there any timelines where 4 of them are dead right now? I don't think so. There isn't even one where 2 or 3 of them are dead. I guess we'll just have to check different timelines one by one. Indeed. We should probably go and find Darumi's rigor mortis code tomorrow. You remember, don't you? She's killed in the battle against Veshnes in some timelines. Oh, yeah. Jump to the coming of age timeline, which branches off from that event. Coming of age timeline? You don't remember it, so I doubt there's any point in explaining. It's a timeline that plays out like some kind of teen drama, like, wow, the teenage dream, you know what I mean? I had no idea what she was trying to tell me. Yuriko stared into the distance, with a kind of wistful yearning. We should head back soon. You know when we can leave tomorrow, right? Yeah, I just checked the device. Our window's between 7:30 and 10 p.m. I'll head to the lab in the morning. I still have some maintenance to finish. You'll come to the lab alone by 7 o'clock, or else. She left before I could respond, as usual. Left on my own, I casually glanced at the sky and saw the satellite. We might be able to get there before long. All we needed was 4 more liver mortis codes. As I thought about that, I found it hard to calm the thumping in my chest. I stretched out my hand toward the satellite and clasped my fingers into my palm as if I could somehow catch it in my grasp. We also don't know what happens when any of us get up there, because in Route 0, after Takumi leaves, the escape pod came back with a with the survivors saying don't go. But
get ready for your 50th day of active service here at last. You're stepped in honor of the occasion. Your commander. I'll give them to you in person.
Oh, presents? Presents?
Ooh.
We finally get the presents?
Aha.
Okay, does everyone have what now? Everyone except Miss Shitahara? Oh, that's fine. She went to the Explorer earlier this morning. I gave her hers before she left. That's just a lame medal. I think I might be allergic to this cheap metal plating. When was recycling day again? You can't throw them out! Yeah, in case you didn't notice, you just bestowed medals of great honor! Honor, my... Everyone, why don't we have a party tonight? Party? Yeah, to celebrate the halfway point. Now you're speaking my language, bro. I'm up for that. Me too. Count me in. One after another, everyone's expressed their approval of the idea. Well, Takumi, I was not sure how to respond. I wouldn't be there that night. I had to jump to that coming-of-age timeline, but I couldn't respond and say it so. Yeah, of course. I'll let Hiroko know about too. That settles it. Tonight, we'll have the halfway to 100 party. Sounds good, but the name's kind of ain't it? And how about we call it a hump day party? I am picking up what you're putting down, Miss Amia. It does sound kind of fun. Sure, why not? See, right, Nigo? You don't mind, do you? Oh, the next offensive battle's on day 57, so okay, I'll grant you the special permission. But no freaking, no grinding, and no throwing it back. Yeah, Kyoshiko, maybe don't bring your sword to this one. I would never freak or grind with a Holy Jumanji sword, but you're... Okay, whatever. Spent the morning and afternoon preparing for the party. I knew I wasn't going to be able to participate, but I was also no place to refuse, so I helped out too. As the day wore on, the sun sank steadily into the sky. It was it was 5:40 p.m. I still had some time until I had to meet Hiroko. I didn't want to get yelled at for being late, so I decided to leave the school and head to the lab early.
It was day 5:40 p.m.
I stepped in the entrance hall. Zero and Ego were there, almost as if they'd been waiting for me. Another late night with Shizahara, You know the rules about relationships between students. No heavy petting. I thought what's going on. We'll be back before the day is over, so there shouldn't be a problem. What about the hump day party? You're not going to attend? No, sorry. Do me a favor and come up with an excuse for me. You're a real loose cannon, pal. Although I admit you're the one who keeps our operation running smoothly. We've yet to experience a single fatality, and you've even managed to get Miss Aosuki cooperate with us. So for now, we'll let your egregious behavior slide. Normally, I'd have to execute her for this kind of stuff, you know? I'm so sorry. I'm so grateful for your generosity and understanding. I didn't even mean that at all. Still, I never would have guessed that cerebral glitch repair program could be used like that. You managed to fix out Suki's defect and successfully use the Dolmetic therapy on her, too. Sounds like Shizahara's handiwork. More than yours, but it was still a brilliant idea. You're the one who created the program, sir. Sir, I think you're the true brains here. Oh, is that right? I mean, of course, only a 300 IQ genius like me could ever make such a thing. Nico, the thumb drive you gave me Hiroko must have had a copy of the program on it, right? I never made any copies. Me neither. Actually, I don't recall giving Miss Hiroko any thumb drive in the first place. Yeah, there was only ever one of those. What does that mean? On the night of day 16, Hiroko and I left from the killer zombie timeline. We had 2 goals back then. I think the death of Hiroko 2 and purging the key data from Takumi 2's brain. He succeeded in saving Hiroko 2, but failed to capture Takumi 2. I got cornered by him, fell out of the bathroom window, and got knocked unconscious. The next thing I knew, it was day 17. Back up in my room in this timeline, Hiroko told me.
Trading Takumi 2. That's been taken care of too. I actually had 2 thumb drives. Nigo gave me an extra one as a spare. I gave it to Hirako, too. I revealed myself to her and explained everything.
Oh no. You didn't lie to Takumi, did you?
She injected Takumi, too, with anesthetic, and used the repair program I'd given her to treat him.
You lied to me. She never gave Hirako to the thumb drive, which would mean in that timeline Takumi 2 is...
He's still infected with the Gi data.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hirako?
Oh.
I see, so Siri and Ego exposed my secret. Well, it's true, I never gave Hirako to a thumb drive. But why would you lie to me? Sorry, I can't tell you that. Why the heck not? Do you have any idea what you've done? If we fixed Takumi 2, then... Eva wouldn't have had to die on day 25! And we could have prevented Moko's death on day 43! She remained silent, her face was screwed up slightly. Lillian was starting to staring at her. Fine, if you can't tell me why, that's all there is to it. We only have 5 minutes until we can leave anyway. But if you really can't tell me, you have to let me choose the next timeline we leave it to instead. Or are you planning to go?
Hey!
Is it obvious? The serial killer timeline. I'm going to erase the Gi data from the Takumi 2's brain. If we don't do something, everyone except you will end up being killed. There's no other place for that timeline to go. Just one. There's more branches that end up with Takumi 2 murdering everyone. You want to create a new branching path? Yes, we're going to create a timeline where nobody else has to get killed. A future where everyone who's left can live out a happy life. What if I refuse to go with you? I need that thumb drive of yours to fix Takumi 2, but there's only one, so... Are you going to take it from me by force? Takumi, you promised me last night. You said we'd go to the coming of age timeline and find Darmi's liver Morse code. Remember what you said our top priority was? Make it get to 10 a.m. on day 100 in this timeline, together and happy. The surest way to do that is to go find those 4 liver Mortis codes and call the rescue craft. We'll have a greater chance of survival if we go to the artificial satellite. As a result, we'll finally have to be freed from the time loop. Those words helped me regain my composure a little. What she said was making complete sense. Versions of our friends in this timeline are our top priority, and even if I did manage to fix the serial killer timeline, Takumi wouldn't erase the branches of that timeline where he never got cured. I'm already Takumi 2 Kyoto still exists somewhere in blood space. Knowing that was there any point in fixing him? One rail would still be covered in flames no matter what I did. And I thought about what Hirako had told me before.
Of course, one of them is still destined to burn in hellfire. There's no changing that. But it's better than if we'd never added that second line at all. At least this gives the passengers a 1 in 2 chance at happiness.
I sincerely apologize for lying. I was obviously in the wrong. In spite of everything I just said, I'll let you make the final decision. You lead, I'll follow. Keep my mouth shut and cooperate with whatever you do. What to do. Thought about it. Should we go to the coming of age timeline and find Darby's liver Mortis code? Should we go to the serial killer timeline and fix Takumi 2? After a lot of agonizing, I came to a conclusion. Oh, there's a branch in this timeline too. Oh boy.
I have to ask, which timeline will you jump to?
Well, I'm gonna run ads, and then we'll be right back. BRB.
Cheers!
I've made my decision. So, I don't remember anyone in those black suits in the coming of age route, but I do remember Takumi getting bonked by, or getting ganged up on by two people in suits in one timeline, in the serial killer timeline. So, and besides, Takumi's heart is so bleeding, he's never gonna let this go. He wants to. Sorry, Hiroko, but my decision hasn't changed. We need to go to the serial killer's house. I can't just leave myself like that. I wouldn't budge on that point. I see. She nodded sleep. How about you? I told you I won't object no matter what you choose. I'll keep my mouth shut and go along with it. It'll help me? Yes. Gave Hiroko a grateful smile. She put her hand on her hip and let out a short sigh. 7:40 p.m. It's been 10 minutes since the leap window opened. In order to regain the time we lost, I had to configure the machine quickly. Hiroko and I put on our leap suits. Alright, let's go. And who knows, maybe we'll find the Lyra Mortis codes in this timeline too. Like, maybe. Alright, we've made it back to the school. Hiroko spoke in a clear, calm voice. Are you sure you're okay with this? I'm the type to adapt quickly. I don't waste time worrying, unlike somebody I know. Now then, we're here to fix Takumi too, but where is he? I think I might know. Today is day 50, the day of the halfway to 100 party. So he's in the cafeteria with the others. Yeah, but we can't just walk there dressed like this, can we? So I have another idea. Let's see, they left the party poppers behind in the rec room. But Takumi too went there to collect them for the gift of mana. Yeah, if we wait here, we can rush him when he arrives. He's going to come up those stairs up to the 3rd floor. After a short wait, there he was, just as I predicted. A version of me from this timeline, Takumi too. You took a solid punch to the gut from Hiroko and went down. He was already unconscious before he hit the floor. Hiroko and I brought him to the infirmary. I let Hiroko handle his treatment. Alright. Alright, his treatment is finished. All thanks to this. Cerebral glitch repair program. Then the GE data in his brain is...
No.
Yes, it's been completely erased. Means I won't hurt anyone else in this timeline. Indeed, he'll be back to the harmless, dim-witted Takumi Sumino we all know and love. The insults didn't sting in the least. If anything, they were music to my ears. Alright. Then why didn't...
Why did you do that in the first place?
I'm just worried, like, I'm just wondering, like, why did the repair... Why didn't the repair... Like, because in the serial killer timeline, like, he was still, like, still ganged up on by those guys, by those two people in suits, so... The key data just persisted somehow in that timeline. After that, Hiroko and I hauled Takumi-2's unconscious body to the metal shop and found a place to send him down. We were trying to be considerate when we chose that room. We thought it would be easier for everyone to find him somewhere closer to the cafeteria where the party was being held. That was the end of our Takumi-2 problem. Hiroko and I quickly returned to the bat lab. Right. Let's head back.
Oh.
Right. I smacked the red button and got on the platform. Hiroko followed suit.
No.
Here we go. Huh. Well, I guess we ended up... just ended up... doing this. We're back in our original timeline. Immediately, I was overcome with intense palpitations. The world was spinning around me. I could hardly breathe. At first, I blamed the leap suit. I peeled it off, putting my hand on my chest and breathing deeply. There was no sign of the pain getting better. My heart raced, my head spun, and my lungs ached.
What's wrong, Takumi?
Just as Hiroko rushed to my side, I lost all strength and fell on the ground. Eh?
What?
Suddenly, she was holding me in her arms.
You're okay, Takumi. Stay with me.
I wanted to scream to her that I wasn't okay at all, but I couldn't make a sound. I couldn't breathe normally. All the air was gone as if someone had sucked it out with a straw.
Don't tell me.
Deep damage, still supporting me with one arm, Hiroko reached for the leap suit on the ground. It was the one I'd been wearing. She examined it closely. Before long, her eyes widened as she gasped.
A hole.
No.
There's a hole in it.
Oh, frick!
But why?
No.
How? Nothing happened when we jumped into that timeline.
What the heck?
Looking closely, it's starting to fray in a few spots. Did one of these spots get torn open? It doesn't matter what caused it. Takumi, this has to be...
Leap damage.
I squeezed the words out of my throat. Everything around me was getting hazy. The very next moment, my consciousness fell apart into 1,000 pieces, vanishing without a trace like dust in the wind. 71?
Really?
I awoke suddenly. My eyelids slowly opened and I saw...
Hiroko?
Hiroko!
In 3 weeks. I flew upright, shocked by the sound of her voice. Well, I tried to, but... I couldn't get my muscles to cooperate, and I unceremoniously rolled out of bed instead.
Are you alright?
Hiroko's help, I managed to get to my feet. My legs trembled like a newborn fawn's. I have 4 questions. What 4 so suddenly? Just answer me. What day is it today? Potato after a deep sigh. You're not going to like this. It's day 71. Day 71? As you've been out cold for 20 days. Well, okay. Next question. Why did you just scream like that? Is it obvious you woke up after 20 days? I'm starting to think you might never open your eyes again. Sorry for making you worry. I wasn't worried. Besides, you should see how worried everyone else is. That's right. I need to tell them that you're awake. I was quick to stop her. Wait, I still have 2 questions. I'm not done. I still have 2 questions. What are they? What about our battles? The enemy must have attacked. What was that? They attacked outright on day 57, day 63. As you can see, the school is still standing. We fought without you. Thanks, that's a good word. That's hardly sounded sincere. Or maybe you feel like you missed out, or do you not like that the team proved it could win without you? Hey, come on. Never mind that. What's your last question? Oh, well, this is a vague one, but did anything change while I was asleep? Change? No, nothing's changed. Did you find anything out? Oh, any new information? Oh, I do have one thing. It's about the liver mortis codes. There's no point in collecting them. Why? Because the distress signal transmitter... Next moment, I suddenly received a violent nausea. It surged from a deep inside me, ripped clogged my throat. Couldn't hold back. The sticky, shiny, fresh blood color ripe cherries. It could be you. Fine, don't worry. That's not fine! Don't lie to me. You're clearly not okay at all. You haven't recovered from your leap damage. You need to rest more. You rested plenty. I was asleep for 20 days. It's Kubi. The nausea was gone, but my vision was still blurry. The pulse was racing with each throb. There was a stabbing pain in my head. Tomorrow's day 72. Another attack's coming, right? I can't leave it all to you. Planning to fight like that? Absurd. You're not in no condition to fight. I have to protect everyone's happiness. Then sit down and behave. If you go out on the battlefield now, you'll make them all miserable. You really are slow, aren't you? If you fight now, if you go out on the battlefield, you're going to die. Do you hear me? You leapt twice with your skin exposed. Even though you were wearing a leap suit on day 50, it had a hole in it. You know what that means, right?
If you parallel leap 2, maybe 3 more times with exposed skin, your body will eject all of its cryptoglobin. That means no more revivals. You'll die, and you'll stay dead.
Oh. Is Takumi... You said once or twice more, then I have one more time left at most. Takumi. I'm okay, whatever happens, just now is over. It's nothing to worry about. You're not in your right mind, Takumi. Do you remember what I told you before?
Serious leap damage can affect the brain, and rob you of your memories and your ability to reason.
You saying I'm not being rational? That's exactly what I'm saying. You go into battle like this, and you'll only slow us down. You know that if you were thinking straight. You're also forgetting that your fate isn't yours alone.
In short, if all of the Special Defense Unit members in this timeline survive until 10 a.m. on day 100, the sum of all those lives will serve as a huge weight that can tear away the mighty spring that is the time loop.
We need all the Special Defense Unit members together until the final day. If we lose just one person, then you and I won't be able to break free of this infinite loop. Please stay here, rest. Do it for me.
If you won't do it for me, boy, then do it for...
Oh, frick. Here I got a point. Maybe I wasn't thinking rationally. The team had managed to win battles without me twice. They'd be more than proven themselves. Maybe there was no sense in forcing myself to go. Arguably, it was part of my duty as captain to trust them. But even if things worked out for them so far, there was no guarantee that it would be the case in tomorrow's battle as well. If I stayed back and everyone got killed, I'd be overcome with immeasurable regret. What was the right choice? Should I go and fight or stay and let everyone else handle it? I can answer the decision until finally I made my choice. Oh, no, not a second one.
I have to ask you, boy, will you join tomorrow's battle?
He has a point. I have to. Fine, I won't go. I've made a wise decision. But it's not because I don't want to die. It's only because I don't want to get in your way. Plus, it's very likely that all the exertion of the battle would make this onus worse. If I really do end up dying, we won't break free of the time loop. You're doing this for me too, aren't you? I'm glad you decided to be reasonable. Get some rest tomorrow. Please, I'm an expert in getting rest at this point. Just my little jug before she left. It didn't take long for everyone else to show up to my room. It must have been a shock for them to see me awake after I've been unconscious for so long. They cheered, they cried, they danced at happy dances once all the emotions settled down. They carried me outside and tirelessly threw me into the air over and over again. Such a bunch of lovable idiots. Heart welled up in my chest. It made me feel all the more frustrated. I wouldn't be able to fight for them tomorrow. I wouldn't be able to protect them. I'm supposed to be their captain, their leader. I couldn't help feeling overwhelmed with regret.
This from the leader who's also a lovable idiot?
Yeah. You need to be reasonable. I mean, besides, we got through day 72 just fine. Did we? Didn't we? Didn't we?
It's only tells me
Good
we...
morning.
Never mind.
Good evening. And welcome to day 73, actually.
Absolutely no memory of the previous day. I wasn't even sure how or when I fell asleep the day before that. I asked Hirika what happened and she explained.
It's the leap damage again. If you take it easy for a while, the symptoms should subside.
How long is a while, exactly?
Until day 100.
More than 2 or 3 days, I can tell you that much.
And yesterday's battle?
It was trivial. Nothing but cannon fodder.
Oh, I'm glad it went well.
You don't sound like you mean that. Are you upset?
A little. I feel like I got benched before the game even started.
Can you stand?
Huh?
I'm asking if you're able to move.
Probably. If I try.
All right. Then come with me. I have something to discuss with you.
Okay. What? We went to the wrong timeline? Keep it down. What if everyone hears you? Oh, frick! Wait a minute. So you're saying on day 50 we didn't go to the killer timeline, but the zombie timeline? Oh, frick! We got the wrong Takumi! We fixed the wrong Takumi! That's right. When did we realize?
We fixed the wrong protagonist.
This afternoon, I went to inspect the PLM and noticed when I was checking the logs. That's why the zombie timeline Takumi was normal. He was cured on day 50 by us. So I didn't end up becoming a killer in the zombie branch. Could you mess that up? Excuse me, have you forgotten you're the one who set the machine that time? He's right. I was the one who decided we should go to the serial killer timeline, and I'd be responsible for setting up the machine. We were 10 minutes past the beginning of the leap window at the time. We could bury the machine quickly to regain the time we lost. Clearly, I screwed up, and it was a careless mistake that ended up putting us in the wrong timeline. You've got to be kidding me! We called the serial killer Takumi 2. This means Takumi still hasn't been cured. Why are you so calm about this? I'm always calm.
Doesn't sound like it.
Jericho, when are the blood space waves going to surge next? Use the device to check for yourself. It's tonight, it's a little past midnight. Thank you, Green. That's tomorrow, day 7. Hey! I'm not arguing the details with you! So what do? We leave! Where? The serial killer timeline online, obviously. Today is day 73. Takumi 2 has already killed 4 people. We have a Moko, Takamaru, and Karawa. But if we jump now and cure him, we can at least prevent him from committing further murders, right? We can build a new rail for Takumi 2 stops his crime spree. I messed up the settings, so I have to take some responsibility for what he did after day 50. So I'm right that I make up for that. I mean, we can't just let him run wild, can we? I understand where you're coming from. Unfortunately, there are 2 reasons we can't go and fix him tonight. 2 reasons? First, look at the device again. When does the leap window close? 12:35 a.m. Exactly. We only have 35 minutes. Even if we ran at full speed from the lab to the school, that journey would eat up all our time. It's not possible to heal Takumi 2 and make it back. Then what if we just stay there? Have you lost your mind? We have no idea when the blood space waves will surge again. There's no telling when we'd be able to come back. And even if time wasn't an issue, we still wouldn't... be able to fix Takumi too. Too much time has passed since the Gi awakened. The Gi data will have already eroded every nook and cranny of his brain. The program will no longer be enough to remove the glitch. This is why you need to give up on the idea of making him better. Is that clear? Takumi 2 can't be healed. He can't be healed. The word repeated in my mind like a haunting echo. Just then, somewhere in the maelstrom of thoughts came an idea. All this means is that I need to kill him. Kill Takumi 2 myself. Wait! Wait. That's why... That wasn't Yugamu that... In that other serial killer timeline. That was Takumi!
Oh.
It wasn't Yugamu at all. Oh. It was the timeline where Takumi... Oh my goodness. Found myself in the lab alone. I wasn't sure how I got there. That reminds me of something here in this thing.
Serious sleep damage can affect the brain and rob you of your memories and your ability to reason.
And he ends up just making history repeat by becoming the serial killer again. Because of the leap damage. Every issues aside, my reasoning still seemed intact to me. I was being completely rational. If I let Takumi 2 continue to run loose, more of my friends would end up dead. If we can't cure him, I need to get rid of him. That was a rational conclusion I come to after calm and careful consideration. Right, that's why I came here. To kill myself. Well. I'm the head of serial killer timeline. Did you make sure that this one didn't have a hole in it? .30 a.m. By the time I made it to the school, the leap window had long since closed. It looked like I'd be staying here for a while. That didn't concern me in the moment. I was too focused on fulfilling my goal. Still wearing my sleep suit. The idea of killing myself while being recognizable made me uncomfortable. I wanted to consider Takumi 2's feelings too. Maybe it would rest easier in thinking he was killed by a mysterious stranger, rather than knowing he'd be killed by himself. I don't think... I
don't think it's
I bet... I honestly think the alternative would be better, honestly. But then I realized I was holding something tightly in my hands. Oh yeah, the power saw. I have no recollection of where it came from. Maybe I picked it up on the way here? Huh. Anyway, I better go look for Takumi 2.
So I picked up this power saw. I don't remember where I found it.
My consciousness was fading in and out. Suddenly, I was in the first floor hallway. Didn't have to look far. Takumi 2 was right there in front of me. So was the Zombie 2. This way, run! This way! The moment they spotted me, their faces contorted in terror and beginning to run. I couldn't let them get away. I hefted my power saw and gave chase.
Takumi, what the F are you doing? How did you get up there?
He's being completely rational right now. Very rational.
Rational, he says, as he's holding a power saw.
I finally cornered Takumi 2 at the top of the staircase. I was slowly closing the distance between us. I raised the power saw, and then... I wasn't sure how, but he slipped. But Takumi-2 fell backwards, tumbling down the stairs. Quickly followed him down. And there he was, laid out on the ground. His face was twisted in agony. He seemed barely conscious. He must have hit his head. Now's my chance. I can kill him right here. Ferociously rushed over to Takumi-2, holding the power sign high up of my head. I just can't do it. Kill myself? How could I? How could I possibly do that to myself? This isn't. I lost my strength lowering the power slide. It slipped out of my hands and clattered to the floor. Suddenly, Takumi-2's eyes flew open. There was a sinister light in them. As soon as I saw it, I knew what it meant. It was the key. The key was awake. It really was inside Takumi-2's brain. In fact, Takumi-2 was no longer with us. It made more sense to call him Takumi-G, while he had control of his body. The next moment, Takumi-G swiftly scooped up the power saw from the floor. Oh no. Oh. My back slashed. I fell to the floor. I could see how horribly deep the wound was. Strangely, it didn't hurt. Maybe my spinal cord had been severed, preventing the pain from reaching my brain. Soon after that, Takumi-G made a series of strange decisions. Removed my leap suit. Then he dressed me in replica class armor made with a Glyptomatic. I wasn't sure what the purpose of that was, but it just happened. Once I was in the class armor, he got into position beside me. Then, as if to further torment me, he mercilessly shredded my back with a power saw. Takumi-G switched places. When he was finally finished with his incomprehensible course of action, Takumi-G leapt with a satisfied grin on his face. All that remained was my body dressed in class armor, or more accurately, my corpse. So we ended up just further helping him make, with his goal. After all, I'd stopped breathing a long time ago. And then that's when Nozomi became the protagonist. And then, when trying to leave with the bus, so it wasn't leap damage, it was just Takumi-G now fully, now free to move around.
Yeah.